Nuclear explosions. They're pretty rare, but as time goes on, it seems like they may be getting closer to being more common. But you're probably asking yourself, what is a nuclear bomb? Well, a nuclear bomb is an explosive device that derives its destructive force from nuclear reactions, either nuclear fission or a combination of fission and nuclear fusion reactions, producing a nuclear explosion. Both bomb types release large quantities of energy from relatively small amounts of matter. The majority of nuclear weapons have energy yields between 1,000 kilotons of TNT. Yields in the low kilotons can destroy cities. The effects of nuclear weapons include extreme blast damage, heat, ionizing radiation, and firestorms, which are then followed by radioactive nuclear fallout, and electromagnetic pulse, radar blackout, and acute or chronic radiation syndrome in humans and animals. Hundreds of nuclear explosions would likely cause nuclear winter and nuclear famine, which mean the end of most life on Earth. The first nuclear weapons were developed by the United States in collaboration with the United Kingdom and Canada during World War II in the Manhattan Project, which was led by Robert Oppenheimer. Nuclear weapons have been used twice in war. In the 1945 atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, that killed between 150,000 people and 246,000 people, which used Fat Man and Little Boy. Nuclear weapons have had yields between 50 megatons for the Tsar Bomba and 10 tons for the W-54. There are two basic types of nuclear weapons: those that derive the majority of their energy from nuclear fission reactions alone, and those that use fission reactions to begin nuclear fusion reactions and produce a large amount of the total energy output. In fission weapons, a mass of fissile material, either enriched uranium or plutonium, is forced into supercriticality, allowing an exponential growth of nuclear chain reactions. The latter approach, the implosion method, is more sophisticated and a more efficient, being smaller, less massive, and requiring less of the expensive fissile fuel than the former. What is a mushroom cloud? Well, a mushroom cloud is a distinctive mushroom-shaped flamangitis cloud of debris, smoke, and usually a condensed water vapor, resulting from a large explosion. Mushroom clouds result from the sudden formation of a large volume of lower-density gases at any altitude, causing a Rayleigh-Taylor instability. The buoyant gas of massive gas rises rapidly, resulting in turbulent vortices curling downward around its edges, forming a temporary vortex ring that draws up a central column, possibly with smoke, debris, condensed water vapor, or a combination of these, to form the mushroom stem. The mass of gas plus entrained moist air eventually reaches an altitude where it is no longer lower density than the surrounding air. At this point, it disperses, drifting back down, which results in fallout resulting in nuclear blast. The stabilization altitude depends strongly on the profiles of the temperature, dew point, and wind shear in the air at and above the starting altitude. This just scratches the surface of what actually happens to nuclear explosions and what follows. There is way more stuff that we could dive deeper into, but we don't have time for that. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious.